In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect Hoopla and Spectora via Zapier. So the first thing you want to make sure you do is go in and make sure you're logged into your Hoopla account. Next step, you're going to go into Zapier's website, which is zapier.com. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the pricing. So what I recommend is that you go ahead and set up the free account. 100 tasks should be more than enough. If you're a larger company, you may have to go on the starter to do more tasks. But I would say start out with a free account. Should be more than enough. Once you've got that set up, then what you're going to do is you're going to go into Google and you're going to type in Spectora and Zapier. And once you type that in, then it's you just go ahead and look for the page. I believe it's this right here, using the Zapier integration. And then you're going to read through this. This gives you some pretty good instructions on how to do everything here. This one actually, I believe it uses a CRM called HubSpot, but it's the same process once you get everything connected. So from there, what you're going to do is you're just going to type in the Zapier beta invite. And then what that's going to do is that's going to ask you to log in. So since we're already logged in here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit continue. Actually, that's not what I wanted here. Let's go back to this one. And then I'm just going to go log in. And then I'm going to hit continue. And then continue once I've logged in. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create a Zap. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go up here to the left and you're going to go create Zap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this, I'm going to call it Spectora New Client. So we're going to do a new client. And so I've got that name now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a trigger. So we're actually going to start with Spectora because that's where it's starting. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to select the latest here. Since I'm already connected in, I don't want to, I can't have two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I'm going to use the one that I've originally set up. So I'm going to hit Spectora there. But in your case, you'd want to use the newest one. So once I've connected into that, if you haven't connected yet, it'll ask you for that connection. And then from here is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to create a new client. And then I'm going to hit continue. And then from here, I'm going to hit Spectora since I'm connected. And then I'm going to hit continue. And then what this is going to do is this is going to test a trigger. And so this testing the trigger is going to actually pull over some client data. So here's some client data that was just pulled over. I was hoping it was going to pull over some fake information that I had just sent in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And basically from there, we're going to do an action. So the action here is would be lead connector. That's who we currently use to connect. And so what you would do is you would just type in lead connector and you just go lead connector, click there. And then you're going to choose an event. And so you're going to go here and you're going to add update contact. And then you're going to hit continue. And then you're going to hit continue again. You're going to select lead connector again and then hit continue. And then from here, you're going to type in the information that you want. So in this instance, you want the first name. And then you want the last name. So you just go down here and select the last name. And then you want the phone number. All I'm asking for is all I want is the phone number and I want the email address. And then here I'm going to go email. And then let's see, you don't need any of this other information, but I do want to tag this person. So that way when they pull into Hoopla, I can easily sort them. So what this one is going to be is I'm going to go new. I'm going to go new client. And then if I wanted to add them and say Irvine for a city or Las Vegas, if you wanted to sort the list or if you wanted to put them in a newsletter, basically this is just creating that tag where you can actually sort the list later on. So on this one, I'm just going to go ahead and create that. And then from here is, if it doesn't go through, you have to make sure that anything that's got an asterisk has been filled out. So in this instance, you go in here and you're just going to hit true, and everything else should be filled out. Or you can just leave blank. You don't have to fill it out, but scroll through here. And then at the very end down here, you're going to go continue. And then you're going to send the contact to lead connector. And then you're just going to test the action. So once it's been tested, everything looks good, then you're going to publish the Zap. I already have this published already, so I don't have to do that yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and close this one, go back to one that we've already done, and kind of show you what I would do on the new agent. So on the new agent one, I would just go ahead and create another Zap with new agent, and then here's the triggers. This is kind of the same process here. Here's the lead connector. Here's the steps. Here's the information. And then on the new agent, what I do is I tag them new agent and I tag them new letter or newsletter and then hit true. So that one's all set up that way. So this is how you connect Hoopla and Spectora via Zapier. Again, Spectora has some really good instructions here. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. But again, it's fairly simple. Once you've got all your accounts set up, you should be good to go. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us.